Hello everyone, today we'll be going over how you can grow your Twitter account. I'm here with Dan Poles, one of the owners here at Carter Poles, and he's going to explain how he helped grow Carter Poles' Twitter. Let's jump right into it. What do you have today for us, Dan?
So today, talking about how to grow your followers on social media accounts, we're going to pretty much concentrate on Twitter alone. There's numerous ways that one can grow their followers when they're just starting out in this industry and to grow their community really, which will then help your stream grow and your other social media accounts grow as well. Now, one of the most common things that people like to do and people like to tell people to do is just start tweeting a lot. If you really start tweeting a lot and using hashtags and everything like this will tend to get people to your channel. If you are using hashtags like Throwback Thursday or something like that, just for example, anytime someone searches TPT, they will find your tweet. That's pretty much common knowledge, but it is very important to point out that that is really one of the easiest ways to grow your Twitter. In addition to using hashtags, a very important thing that you want to do is to be just commenting on other people's tweets. You can really start picking up some followers and some good content and impressions when you're commenting on people's tweets, and people might not have known of you before, but now they see your Twitter account and they might toss you a follow. Common misconception that I believe that people like to think when it comes to Twitter is that it is all about your follower account. It is not always just all about your follower account. That being said, I don't typically recommend to buy followers. I also don't typically recommend even doing too many giveaways. It is okay to do giveaways here and there, but if you are constantly just gaining followers from doing giveaways, you might have thousands of followers, and on each tweet you're only seeing 20 or 30 impressions because a lot of your followers aren't truly following for you. They were only following you for the giveaway, and they pretty much just forgot to unfollow you. You want to give people a reason to follow you. You want to be a human. You want to be interactive. You want people to follow you because they want to follow you and not just follow you for a giveaway, so to speak. Another thing that we have talked about in the past about how to really grow your brand is, make your Twitter look clean. Have a good cover photo. Have a good bio. Have a good profile picture. If all of this is, either just blank or just not really anything that's connected with you, most likely people aren't going to follow you. But if they come across your Twitter and it's clean, then they might toss you that follow. It's very important to have your Twitter look professional. Another thing that I said just a little bit ago, but I'm going to reiterate it, is you want to seek relationships. You seek relationships, not just followers. You could, it might be cliche to say, don't leave the social out of your social media, but that's the beauty of it. I mean, you really have to create a community among your followers and not just be trying to have people following you just for no reason. Another thing that is easy, and I know we talked about it at first, is with the hashtags, but tweet a lot. If you tweet a lot, it just keeps popping up on people's timeline, which will then keep refreshing your Twitter account in people's minds. And lastly, I will say is you really just want to optimize your account for engagement. I can't say this enough, and I can't reiterate enough that it's really all about being engaged with your followers once you get to that point. You just don't want to just gain all these followers and then stop tweeting. It's at the moment you stop tweeting, the moment you stop being active on your Twitter account is when you will start losing your community. You have to make your presence known and you have to stay active, and people will continue to be following you and continue to be with you on this journey as you grow your career when it comes to esports. Now, I don't want to pat ourselves on the back at all, but I mean, you guys can, everything that I'm preaching right now, we did ourselves here at Carter Poles. Literally back in April, we had underneath 200 followers. What we did was we didn't let that deter us and cause us from getting demotivated. We just kept tweeting. We kept commenting on people's tweets. We were using hashtags. We kept being active on Twitter. We were growing a community on Twitter. We did run one giveaway, but we did not just want to just buy followers, so to speak. We really built up that community just by doing everything I just said. We see, just say the Fortnite guy make a tweet. What do? We're going to comment underneath this tweet. All of a sudden, everybody that goes looks at the Fortnite guy's tweets, they're going to see Carter Pulse's name underneath that tweet. And that is really something that we did for months and months. And we kept doing it every single day. And, that goes from a 6-month span from having 200 followers to now almost 8,000 followers. It's all about really just like grinding away and, being active and staying on top of it and not being, and don't let yourself get demotivated because you're not getting thousands of followers overnight. It will come with time. And if you just continue at it, you will get to the stage that you want to be at.
That's it for this week. Join us next week as we break down more social media tips. If this video helped you out, please drop a like and subscribe as we upload twice a week. Thanks. See you next week.